Welcome everyone to A Day in the Life of a QA Executive. Today, we are going to step into the shoes of someone who is responsible not just for documentation and compliance, but ultimately for the quality of the products that reach patients. This session is designed to give you real-world insight into the daily life, responsibilities, challenges, and decision-making that shape the role of a QA executive. QA ensures every medicine is safe and effective. It's not just checking boxes, it's a responsibility, from batch release to deviation handling. Quality assurance is not a back-end support role, it is central to pharma manufacturing. Every single decision QA takes, from allowing production to start, to approving a batch, to signing off a change, has a direct impact on the end patient. We often say that QA is the conscience of the company. This session is an exploration of how that conscience operates in the real world. Starting the day right, review shift handover log. Check deviation register and change controls, plan priorities, such as batch review, line clearance, audits. Typical QA executives begins their day by reviewing the shift handover report from the previous night. This includes any deviations, critical equipment issues, or pending approvals. They'll also scan the change control system and deviation tracker to prioritize urgent items. This early check helps in planning the rest of the day with clarity. Hygiene comes first, gowning protocols such as hairnet, gloves, overcoat. Entry logs and hand disinfection. The first layer of quality begins here. Before entering production or QC areas, QA executives follow strict gowning protocols. It's a routine, but an important one, because contamination control begins with people. Recording entries in the logbook and practicing correct hand sanitization aren't just SOPs, they're the front line of GMP. Batch start checkpoints, area, equipment cleanliness. There should be no remnants from previous batches, they have a checklist-based line clearance. Line clearance is one of the most critical QA functions. You are checking that the area is clean, that there's no material mix-up risk, and that the equipment is ready. You'll follow a line clearance checklist thoroughly and only then issue the clearance. Any oversight here could lead to cross-contamination or batch rejection. Real-time quality control. Checks such as weight variation, hardness, disintegration, sampling, IPQC documentation. All these ensure process consistency. During production, QA monitors in-process parameters to ensure quality isn't compromised. Whether it's a tablet's hardness or a solution's clarity, IPQC tests help verify that the process is in control. Documenting IPQC results correctly is also crucial for batch approval later. Batch record scrutiny. The BMR, BPR entries must be legible, timely, Alcoa Plus, corrections must be signed, justified. QA reviews in real time or post-production. QA spends a significant part of the day reviewing BMRs and BPRs. It's not just about finding errors, it's about ensuring that entries reflect actual practices and follow Alcoa Plus principles: attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, accurate, plus complete, consistent, enduring, and available. Real-time review is always preferred over post-hoc corrections. Solving the unexpected, types, minor, major, critical investigations using tools such as 5 Whys, Fishbone and CAPAs to prevent recurrence. When deviations occur, QA leads the investigation. Whether it's a minor error or a major breakdown, it must be categorized and investigated using root cause tools like the 5 Whys or Fishbone diagram. The aim isn't to find blame, but to put in place CAPAs that will prevent a recurrence. Managing change with control. Any new vendor, material, equipment needs ACCQA assesses impact on quality, regulatory, validation using a risk matrix-based evaluation. Change control is not just paperwork. It's a risk management tool. Whether you are introducing a new raw material, modifying a process, or even updating SOPs, the QA executive ensures the change doesn't adversely affect product quality or compliance. The evaluation includes reviewing validation needs, regulatory filings, and more. QA as educator, they conduct GMP and GDP sessions, reinforce Alcoa Plus, error-free documentation and play a significant role in skill enhancement. QA isn't just about monitoring, it's also about mentoring. They play a key role in internal GMP and GDP trainings. These sessions ensure that team members are aligned with documentation practices, SOP updates, and compliance expectations. This builds a culture of quality from within. Walking the floor, they inspect gowning, cleaning status, differential pressure, and identify trends before they become deviations and reinforce culture of compliance. QA executives frequently conduct chamber walks, where they observe operations in real time. From inspecting pressure differentials to observing operator behavior, they are looking for silent indicators of potential issues. The goal is proactive compliance, catching issues before they escalate. Interdepartmental collaboration, they perform daily, weekly review of CAPAs, CCs, complaints, pre-audit status checks, root cause sharing with teams, and many more. QA doesn't work in isolation. There are regular review meetings with production, QC, warehouse, and engineering teams. These meetings review ongoing deviations, pending CAPAs, complaint investigations, and readiness for upcoming audits. It fosters transparency and team-wide responsibility. QA's final responsibility for the day: shift handover to next QA, log updates, review pending work, confirm sample collections, documentation. As the day ends, the QA executive updates their logbooks, hands over critical tasks to the next shift, and ensures that all documentation is complete. This wrap-up ensures continuity in quality operations and no break in compliance. Beyond the badge, every QA action impacts patient safety. Documentation as evidence of responsibility. QA is the gatekeeper of quality culture. Let's zoom out. Every form you fill, every deviation you investigate, and every batch you review is ultimately tied to patient health. The role of QA may seem procedural, but it is profoundly human. It's a promise to ensure every patient receives a safe, effective product. Stay compliant. Stay alert. QA is more than compliance, it's a commitment. Train, document, verify, improve. Share the trainings. Spread quality culture. In closing, remember, QA isn't just about following rules, it's about owning them. Your role as a QA executive holds the power to protect patients, ensure company integrity, and lead the way in building a culture of sustainable quality. Stay alert, stay compliant, and always strive to do better. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more content on pharma and healthcare. Thank you.